The story starts with Corset and Doctor at the Rhodes Island deck, having a nice conversation and remembering various things in the past. Kelsey mentioned something about a mission that Blaze just finished. This caused the Doctor to have some feeling of deja vu and remember something in his past. We see Kelsey and the Doctor again, but it was the time when they still in Babel. Scout reported about his mission failures, which is a rare occurrence. His squad found the traces of enemy troops. He made a decision to follow the trace, but ended up being ambushed. Scout is willing to take the army's punishment, but the Doctor said Scout deserved recognition rather than punishment, because Scout managed to keep his squad alive on the retreat. The Doctor then saw Scout struggling with himself. Scout asked Kelsey about the condition of a girl named Rieka, who I think is in Scout's team and the real reason why the mission fails. There's an intense moment between Scout and the Doctor. Scout tells the Doctor about Rieka's background, that she's an innocent girl and only wanted to serve Her Majesty. But Doctor didn't take those as an excuse and remind him it will be bad for disciplines. At the end, the Doctor pats Scout on the shoulder and said no one will be punished. Scout take his leave and promised to value the life and reputation of himself and his squad. Shifting back to the present day, still on the deck, Kelsey talks about Closure and the plan for Rhodes Island to go to Victoria. She mentioned that Closure is a potential combat operator, so the Doctor can discuss strategic things with her besides macro transaction. Shifting to the time when Kelsey and Closure having a conversation about the trip to Victoria. Closure mentioned something about an underdevelopment area, that even as a chief engineer herself, she still doesn't know anything about it. The story shift again to the time where Kelsey, Doctor and some other personnel help transporting patients to other temporary locations outside of the landship, because for God knows what Rhodes Island will encounter in Victoria. The story shift again, this time when Babel is still standing. Kelsey and Doctor worries about Teresa's health. Teresa's weary face then flashed a smile of relief when she saw a young Amia. Amia worried about Ascalon leaving for a mission away from Babel. Her Majesty assured Amia that there's nothing to be worried about, but unknown to them, a calamity will soon come. The story back to the present day. Kelsey suddenly asked the Doctor what it means to be alive. The Doctor said to be alive is to be free. But Kelsey said that freedom is not free, and said that ever since the Doctor came out from sarcophagus, the Doctor barely had any choices. Kelsey asked again to the Doctor, what is it the Doctor fighting for? The game give us 3 different choices. Whichever you pick, Corset will tells you to not forget about your choice. That should be all. Adios.